What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Bianca. If you're not new, welcome back. The last video that you would have seen was my Jamaica vlog, which was such a good time, It is currently Sunday morning, so it is 12:12 and it is the Sunday right after our trip. So we came back home last night pretty late, honestly just crashed, went to bed. Woke up this morning and now we are dealing with the aftermath of vacation in many ways. First of all, just the cleanup. We've already unpacked because we're straight away unpackers. Comment below if you also unpack right away or if it takes you weeks and weeks. But I cannot stand the thought of my clothes sitting dirty, like humid, just gross in the luggage. It drives me absolutely insane. So first thing when I woke up, I took everything out. And right now, I'm already on my second load of laundry and I've got at least 2, if not even 3 more to go. So lots of laundry to do today, lots of cleaning up, some prepping for the week. Ben actually just went to the grocery store, so we're gonna do a grocery run, do some meal prepping. We're probably gonna prep some chicken, some rice, some veggies, just have food prepped in the fridge because tomorrow's Monday, back to work. Ben works at like 5:30 a.m. I'm going back to school tomorrow. I start a new semester tomorrow, like a condensed 8-week semester. So a lot of things happening tomorrow. It's a fresh start in many ways. Another way that I have to reset and get my shit together this week is when it comes to my fitness and just how I feel in general. So this morning I woke up and I purposely went and weighed myself so that I could have this conversation with you guys because it is very, very important. So listen up, okay? So before I left for vacation, I weighed in at my lowest ever at 123.2 or 0.4, I believe. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. And this morning when I woke up, I weighed almost 129, okay? That is a ginormous difference. But hear me out, did I put on 5+ pounds of fat in 1 week? Absolutely not. I for sure put on some fat. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I put on maybe 2 pounds of fat because we overate a lot, which it's okay. It was the first vacation in a long time. We really wanted to enjoy ourselves. So I have absolutely no like resentment or anger at myself for that. It's completely fine. But I definitely did not put on 5 pounds of fat in a week. But this is just something that happens, okay? And because I have that understanding, I know when I weighed myself this morning that I didn't have to freak out, I didn't have to feel bad, but a lot of people don't have that knowledge. So a lot of people are gonna weigh themselves after coming back from a vacation or after whatever, having a really fun week or even just a long weekend and freak out sometimes. And that is because that is just what our body does. You go out of your routine, you're eating heavier on oils, heavier on salts, just fats overall, just being out of your routine, your body's gonna react. Our bodies adapt and react very, very much to anything that is new. So my body is retaining water, I am bloated, there's still a lot of extra food in my GI system because I was overeating, so that food goes somewhere. You don't just eat it and it dissipates. It sits in there somewhere until it's fully out. So all of that combined means that I weigh a lot more today, and that is fine. But this week I'm gonna show you guys how I reset, how I get my body back on its routine at its happy, neutral medium where it feels content. And we're gonna see what changes that brings throughout the week. So that's what this video is gonna be about. It's gonna be a little week in my life, resetting my routine, resetting my schedule and my body so that I feel my best. And then we'll see at the end of the week where I'm at weight-wise. And then from there, I'll decide what the plan is. The one thing that I really want to highlight with this video is that me weighing that much more doesn't mean that I have to go absolutely insane and restrict and hate myself and feel bad for days, if not even weeks. This video is the opposite of that. I will show how my body changes and how my weight changes this week, but it is not to say that you have to take the next week after you come back from a trip or whatever to restrict and torture yourself into becoming smaller and lighter again. That is the absolute opposite. This is really just going to be about me bringing my habits back to where they were pre-trip and just showing you guys how simply getting into a good, healthy routine again is gonna make all the difference and is gonna do wonders for your body and for how you feel without you having to go crazy restrictive. Okay, so that was a very, very long intro, but I just wanted to make sure that the point of this video was clear, because I really don't want it to get taken out of context and make it seem like I'm telling people that they need to do something to make up for their vacation. Not at all what I'm trying to say. So I hope that that was clear. Like I said, I've got laundry going on right now. I'm gonna wait for Ben to come back from the grocery store, and then we're gonna do a little bit of meal prep. I've got my computer because I also have some work to catch up on. And like I said, I start a new semester of school tomorrow, and I don't even know what my schedule is. I barely even know what my classes are. So got some work to do, got some organizing and planning for the week, and then I'll catch up with you guys later. All right, Monday afternoon. It is workout time. Well, afternoon. It's almost 5. It's 4:30. So I just finished my classes for the day. First day of school done. So I'm going to talk to you guys about the couple things that I'm really going to focus on this week in order to start feeling my best again and to kind of get my body back to where it was happy pre-vacation. So number one is going to be getting some movement in every single day. And that's not gonna be too hard because I worked out almost every single day on vacation. So my body's still in the swing of things, but I know I'm still gonna struggle a little bit this week because I'm going back to heavier weights again and a little bit more intensity, longer workouts. So it's just kind of upping it up a level or two compared to what I was doing on vacation, but not worried about that. Getting back into my workout routine should be fine. Then the other thing is going to be really focusing on getting a lot of vegetables with my meals to help increase the volume of my meals because I overate quite a bit on vacation. Now to kind of even out the amount of volume that I was eating back then, but in a way that's less calorically dense, I want to try to have as many vegetables with all of my meals so that I have the impression that I'm still eating a lot of food, but while actually being maybe even in a little bit of a deficit, just to kind of even things out a little bit. On that same note, I'm going to try to lower my calories by a tiny little bit. I'm not going to track or anything, just intuitively. I'm going to try to eat until I'm about 80% full, 80 to 85% full, just to kind of regulate my hunger cues and my portion control again, because like I mentioned, I overate with almost every single meal because a lot of it was buffet style. There were so many options, everything was delicious. So you just tend to overeat, which is fine, you're on vacation, live your life. But now my hunger cues and what is a normal portion for my brain is different. You know, even just after a week of overeating, your portion control can be off. So now by lowering my calories and trying to eat until I'm about 80 to 85% full, it should bring back my hunger cues at the right level. I want to be hungry between meals so that I kind of regulate again, like, okay, you have a meal, you're good for a few hours, you get hungry. Because honestly, because I was overeating on vacation, I was almost never hungry. Like, we would go eat because it was time to eat and we had reservations and whatever, but I never really got to the point of being hungry for my meals, you know? Like, I would get a little bit like, oh yeah, I could eat, but never hunger because I was always in a caloric surplus. So that's gonna be another thing to try to help me intuitively be in a bit of a deficit and bring my hunger cues and my portion control back. Okay, I just got back home from a full day of school, and let me tell you, this semester, with it being a month shorter than it usually is, so quite a bit more condensed. It's coming fast and furious, so feeling a tiny bit overwhelmed. So I'm just gonna sit down before I go do my workout and just put kind of everything in my planner. I'm gonna look over all of my course schedules and outlines and just plan everything that's gonna be due this semester here, because it's coming fast. Like I already have things due for Thursday and things due for next week and the week after that, and there's just a lot of like little things that I just need to make sure that I don't forget, because my mind is a little bit all over the place, so I will forget if I don't write it down. So just gonna take some time to do this, and then I'm gonna make myself some pre-workout and get ready for my first leg day back home, which I'm sure is gonna be a little bit difficult. I didn't lift very heavy when I was on vacation, so I think it's definitely gonna be a little bit of a shock. I'm probably gonna feel a little bit weak, but that's okay. Easing back into it. This week is just about easing back into everything and just getting my body back on its usual routine, on its usual schedule. So I'm gonna work on this, and then I'll catch up with you guys when it's workout time. Also, I wanted to update you guys on the lighting, on my body weight fluctuation situation. So I told you guys that on Sunday morning I was at 129 pounds. So this morning, Tuesday, I was down 3 pounds at 126 already. So I can, we can clearly see there that my body was retaining a lot of water. There was still a lot sitting in my digestive system. So already just being back on a more regular eating pattern has helped a lot. So this means that I'm still just a bit over 2.5 pounds heavier than I was when I left. I truly don't know where my weight is actually gonna settle. I'm assuming that I've put on at least 1 to 2 pounds of fat during that week, honestly, because I overate quite a lot. And even though I worked out in general during the day, I think I was less active. There was a lot of lying around in the sun. So I'm assuming that I probably won't drop below 125, and that'll just be my new current weight, which is okay. Not the end of the world. I could drop again if I want to, which is not my main focus right now. I'm not gonna do any more like serious cutting. Like I said, I'm gonna focus more on recomposition and being in a smaller deficit than I was before, and just kind of letting my body do its thing for a little bit, and then maybe closer to summer I'll do another like 8-week cut that will be a little bit more aggressive if I feel like pushing my fat loss a little bit more. But that is to be determined, not something that I'm deciding right away. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this while I go start my warm-up, because I'm feeling a little stiff. So I feel like my hips and knee are gonna need some extra time to warm up. So I'm gonna go do that and then crush a leg day. Okay, for dinner, I'm going to make Mexican turkey bowl. Okay, for dinner, I'm gonna make like a Mexican turkey bowl style thingy. Bowls are the easiest thing when you are trying to lean down, cut, lose fat, whatever synonym you wanna use, because it is so easy to fill it up with a bunch of vegetables and make it feel like a huge meal when it is in fact not that big. So there's gonna be rice in there, extra lean ground turkey, a lot of frozen vegetables to make it nice and thick and feel really full without it actually being very calorically dense. And then I just sparkle a lot of seasonings on there: cumin, paprika, chili, salt, pepper, garlic, onion, just make it super, super flavorful. And then add some of this organic salsa that I get from Costco on top. And it is full of flavors without it being too heavy. The only thing I'm gonna be careful of is when I cook everything to not abuse the oil too much, because that's one area where it's very easy to pack on extra fats without necessarily thinking about it. And because the ground turkey already has 8 grams of fat per 100 grams of turkey, this already is my fat source. You don't always need a protein source and a fat source that are separate, because most of the time your protein source has fat unless it's a plant-based protein. But otherwise, almost every other protein except like shrimp and white fish is gonna have a good amount of fat in it. So usually I don't add fat sources to my meals unless I'm really craving something and I want to make it, but not to balance out my plate, because most of the time it's already balanced with my protein source. So just wanted to give you guys the little rundown because Ben's coming home from work and he's got some client calls, and that's gonna happen while I'm making dinner. So I won't be able to explain to you guys what I'm doing, but I'll film it and just pop a little montage in there. Okay, I acknowledge that it's an odd mix of vegetables for Mexican. Like this doesn't look very Mexican, but I'll make up for it with the seasonings. It is the next morning. I just finished a killer conditioning workout. I'm a sweaty mess. But I just wanted to come on here and update you guys a little bit more because this morning I weighed in at 124.5. So dropped another 1.5 pounds from yesterday, and I can feel it today that I'm feeling a little bit leaner again. Like I feel like I've lost most of the water retention that I had from the trip, the travel days, all of that. So just wanted to give you guys, I'm so out of breath, I can't talk. Just wanted to give you guys that little update to show that I haven't been doing anything extreme. I haven't been dieting. I haven't been doing excessive workouts like at all. We're Wednesday today. This is the first workout that I'm like really exerting myself and like really feeling exhausted. Like Monday, my upper body workout was chill. Yesterday, my leg day was like hard, but nothing, still lower intensity than usual. So it just goes to show that you just have to put yourself into a good routine and your body will readapt, readjust, and everything will fall back into place. So there we have it. All right, guys, school has been kind of whooping my butt the last 2 days. It's now Thursday afternoon, so I haven't vlogged much since I think yesterday morning. I talked to you guys right after my workout, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna end the vlog here. I think I'm gonna close it off because tomorrow's another pretty busy day and then it's already the weekend. So it wasn't really a week in my life, it was a couple days in my life, but I think you guys got the point. The point was just to show that after vacation, after time off from your routine, the only thing you have to do is get back into your routine. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing crazy, nothing extreme. Just get back into your routine. Start doing the things you enjoy again, the things that you know make you feel good, and then it doesn't take long before things just go back to where they were. So anyways, I'm not really sure how random this vlog's gonna be. I think pretty random, but if you guys still enjoyed, if you're still here at the end, please let me know in the comments because you guys are the real ones if you made it this far. But anyways, don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed and subscribe for more vlogs, workouts, all kinds of fun videos to come. Anyways, that is it guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!